Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm a health coach here at PartnerMD's Richmond office, and today we're going to be talking about fibermaxing. So what is fibermaxing? Well, basically it's just the idea of maximizing your dietary fiber intake to get as many health benefits as you can out of that. The recommendations for men are about 30 grams a day, for women about 20 grams a day. So the average American intake of dietary fiber is about 13 grams a day, so a bit lower than those recommended amounts for men and women. So there's certainly room for improvement on that. But before we get there, maybe we should just talk a little bit about what is the benefit of fiber. First of all, it's probably one of the most consistent findings in nutritional research is that fiber is just extremely good for your health. Helps to aid in digestion, helps to regulate bowel movements, helps to aid in blood sugar control, helps to increase satiety, help control your appetite, which can make weight loss easier, feeds your microbiome, your beneficial gut bacteria. It can also help regulate cholesterol. And then even beyond that, we see overall all-cause mortality risk is lower with higher fiber intake. So all-cause mortality means risk of death from any cause. This is a very robust finding in nutrition. Where do we find fiber? We find it in plant foods. We find it in beans, legumes, oatmeal, vegetables, fruits, nuts. So all those healthy foods with lots of micronutrients. You capture the biggest benefits of increasing your fiber intake, moving from this sort of low 5 grams a day place to somewhere around just above 20 grams a day. And so depending on the study you look at, we see somewhere from 30 to 50% decreased mortality risk by moving from 5 grams to about above 20 grams a day. So that's a pretty substantial risk reduction. And that's not, an insane amount of fiber like some people are talking about 50, 60, 70 grams a day. This is just moving you from 5 to 20. So you're getting most of the benefits there. And beyond that, we see kind of a diminishing return. So you still get a little bit more benefits going above that into the 25, 30, 35 territory. But for example, moving from 22 to 40 grams of fiber a day probably gets you only around an extra 5% of mortality risk reduction. So it begins to taper off there. There are fiber supplements, but I recommend as much as possible get your fiber from whole foods because they just have so many other micronutrients and synergistic benefits when you get the natural food in the whole package there. People who need to be a little bit more careful about fiber intake, any kind of IBS, or especially if you're having an acute GI episode, if you're having a diverticulitis flare-up or some other issue where your gut's really sensitive, you want to be careful about increasing fiber too quickly, especially for those people. So we see that overall higher intake of fiber predicts lower GI problems, but if you're having that acute episode, you need to kind of sometimes pull back on the fiber to give your gut a break. Your gut tends to like if the change is a little bit more gradual, if you kind of start to introduce more foods, bit by bit. So as long as you're increasing it gradually, as long as you don't have any kind of acute gut problems, you should be good. So hope that's been helpful. Once again, my name is Andrew. I'm a health coach here at the Richmond office at PartnerMD. Go ahead and get some fiber for your next meal. I'll talk to you next time. Any questions, comments, leave them below, and be sure to like and subscribe.